Okay, and the upper fillers on the front, junk. I want to tell you, and look, I don't get excited very often, but I am now. These Spoolfool fillers are absolutely incredible. On a plumb non-wrecked car, which is what I assume he references more often than not, I cannot believe the fit. And you know, my bezels are sun warped and running all over and this and that, and there's shadows in here. Anyway, black just amplifies it. And even the color is spot on. I mean, good enough for me. You know, they say it's a little grayer, and it is. And a camera might reflect that and make it even stick out more than it really is. But you know, it's interesting. When I come over to this side where there isn't the fluorescent light, and I don't really notice it as much, if at all. Wow with a capital W. And instead of these pins in here, Mike supplies you with a bolt. So that's very rigid. And man, oh man, oh man. I mean, right with the grill, both sides, fit, finish is impeccable. Anyway, you get what you pay for. I mean, he's exceeded my expectation, put it that way. There it is. Let's see what the back garners. Okay, and the next step with me is I use this stuff called fluid film. And it's a lanolin based, I think it's non-silicon, I don't know. But it looks like caramel. Okay, and in looking at the back, I've got, and everybody's different here, this film with my lanolin stuff, the lanolin based rust inhibitor. Just love it. It dries to, as gross as it sounds, it's like earwax. And I don't let my cars get wet unless it's absolutely necessary. But after that, you know, a dusty road or something, we'll see. But I don't think it's going to be an issue. And I don't go down dusty roads, so I don't want it to be act like a California duster or something and attract everything to it. But I don't think that's going to be the case here, because I just don't think it's going to happen. But I like this. I like this preparation. Okay. Okay, here we are about 15, not that long, 15 minutes later. And I can, again, expectation exceeded. My God. I mean, the fit is just absolutely spot on. Perfect. Wow. Just can't believe it. And that I can bypass a body shop here, that's the icing on the cake. So, I mean, I love all this film on here, and it's hard, and it's going to protect it. And now I'm going to look at the lights and slip those in, and I mean, you know, I had to run a round file in two of the holes, back and forth a few passes, and that was the end of it. You know, and there's grease all over the undercoating and stuff on the body. But yeah, you know, again, it's great. It's great. Here's an example of what, you know, you get what you pay for, and I do it again. That's kind of a review or whatever, then so be it. But he is the way to go. Definitely. And I've seen enough fillers on, what, now this is my 9th car, to know. Okay, as we continue the project, now the tail lights are in, and again, can't say enough about the Spoolfool fillers. They fit perfect. I mean, there's nothing else to say. It's a done deal. Just if you get these for your G body, you will love them. That's it. There it is. All right. With that, I don't like sanctuary cities. and that includes them living in my cars. And here's an example of the bumper hotel. The perfect nest, the perfect place. Cities of mice and seeds. What are we going to do about that? Well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And this is what I like to do. Would you want to go live in a hotel with grease all over it and the stench? So I've just cleaned this off with a hot water power washer and sprayed it down with this, again, lanolin based oil undercoating. Beautiful shit. Throw them the hell out of here. Let's see how this goes now. Let me get it together. Got another little surprise. Okay, and with finality here, now that both pieces are mated back together and heavily coated inside and out, and this stuff is just layered on here. This, again, lanolin based undercoating. What you do, and here's the surprise, is you stuff it full of fabric softener sheets inside here. These would be access holes for the bumper horns. But, you know, I'm just going to put this material in here. Mice hate this shit. And they don't want to nest in it. They can't chew on it. It's just awful. So, would you go in an oily, slimy mess and that adding injury to insult, try and nest with fabric softener sheets inside? I don't think so. They won't wick water. And in my opinion, that's the thing to do. So, that's it. Okay, let's go through that. Okay, and as we pursue this final step, shot some crud on the horns that receive the bumper, and then I'm lucky enough to have a card here to be-max your set of hands, and then simply lower the car and while everything's plumb and bolt it up. Let's do that. Okay, and as we move to the front bumper in the 2 stages, the same thing applies, no pun intended, with the lanolin stuff, which would include the support on the inside, and we'll do the same thing with the fabric softener sheets here too, but you know, just a good film of that material on here is what I'm after, and that just really makes a big difference, especially the way that it dries. So let's put this together. Okay, and then the front would now be a complete assembly. All the stuff is stuffed. I don't think, you know, imagine a mouse going in there and all that throff. Yeah. Good, my work here is done. It's a good peace of mind knowing that's all coated like that. And again, the way this dries, doesn't drip on a hot day, all that good stuff. I preface at the beginning, I think it'll be in this video, I hope, of the name of that stuff, this lanolin based stuff, and just, boy, utter love, just love it. So let's put it up and get the deflectors and everything on the car. And here we are in the final outcome. With the bumper fillers and the bumper and the No More Mouse Hotel. So see, it all works out.